I am going live today because I have a word from the Lord. And this started this morning after I dropped Amaya off at school. God started really speaking to me about what I should be doing. And the way he gave this word to me, he's so gentle, but he gets you together. The way he gave this word to me, it was really about what I know I'm supposed to be doing. But I was like, God, I am so tired. Like, I literally have no energy to do what I know I'm supposed to be doing. He's been very clear to me what my assignment is, and I have just not been doing what I am supposed to do. So this is a conviction post. He has been really on me about doing better and being consistent about what he's asking me to do. So this word is not for everybody. It was for me, but it was for more than just me. I know this is for many of you that know what God has told you you're supposed to be doing right now, and you're just too tired to get it done. So we have a lot going on, being pulled in so many different directions, especially as women. We're mothers, we're wives, significant others, we sisters, all the things. And everybody's pulling on us from so many different directions. So it's understandable that we are tired at the end of the day and just don't have it in us to do all the things and be everyone for everybody. So I know God gives us grace. He does. So don't beat yourself up about it. But this is really just to make you think about where you're spending your time. And is there something more that you're really supposed to be doing right now? So God asked me, well, why are you tired? And I was like, God, you know what I be doing. I got a job. I got all these things going on. These kids always need something. Like, it's so much. And it's like, but are you doing more than is necessary for everyone but me? And that humble me, that got me together. Because if I was really being honest, I overcommit myself. I am probably taking on more in terms of obligations than I should. And y'all, I'm not seeing anything in the chat, so I'm hoping this thing is even recording. Anyway, I'm just going to record it as if y'all are interacting with me. But I overcommit myself. I know I do. And then the next question he asked me was, are you doing unproductive, busy work instead of doing my business? And all I can do is say yes. So a lot of the stuff that I'm spending my time doing, it's not advancing the kingdom. So I had to really be honest with myself and say, yeah, I am. And there's no excuse for that. That's on me. I can control how I spend my time. So these obligations, or so-called obligations, a lot of that's really self-imposed. Yeah, I do it. So if that's the case, what should I be doing differently? And he led me to Luke 10:38 through 42. And y'all know the story of Mary and Martha, but I'm going to read these scriptures for you. Again, this is Luke 10, verse 38 through 42. Now it happened as they went, he is speaking of Jesus. Now it happened as they went that he entered a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister named Mary, who also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. But Martha was distracted with much serving, and she approached him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Therefore, tell her to help me. And Jesus answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part, which will not be taken away from her. So, I was Martha. I was Martha. I was doing all these things, serving and doing everything that I could to make sure that everybody was taken care of and everybody had what they needed. And all the things that really, that ain't what God asked me to do. He wanted me to be Mary and sit at his feet and learn his word and go out and preach the gospel. Testify. And be that light and that example of who Jesus is. And I was so bogged down with the busy work that I was not doing what I was supposed to do. Don't be Martha. Don't be Martha. That is not pleasing to the Lord. You can serve all day, but works is not what's going to make our Father happy. That work has to be aligned to what he is calling you to do. So, I know this was short, but really my charge to you is just to ask yourself, if this is tugging at your spirit, it's probably because you know you have kingdom work to do, but you are being disobedient. You're doing all the things to keep yourself busy, but you're not doing what God has called you to do. So we are in a very critical time. If you are in tune with the Spirit, you feel the heaviness and you feel the pull right now for us to get busy. Like it has created almost an anxiousness in me. My spirit doesn't rest as easily as it used to. I can't sleep through the night because I keep feeling like there's an urgency. And if you are feeling that, which I know a lot of you are, God says it's time to get on your post. Do what he told you to do. He will give you the energy to get it done. And I'm going to be doing the same. So that's all I really wanted to share with y'all tonight. It's time to get to work, y'all. We got to get busy. And not busy work. We need to get about our Father's business. And he says now. All right.